Okay, so just to all of the so far 133 people who have tuned in, I might add that we had something like 850 people registered this time. Last time we had 570, so we obviously reached some more people. Okay, so welcome to the DPF community meeting. Just one thing is this is actually going to be a pretty tight ship in terms of timetable. We have a lot of time for discussion, but that also means that we may have to cut off discussion in order to move forward because it's going to be a long day for regardless. Okay, so many, if not all talks, will be recorded and they will have closed captions. If you want closed captions, hit the little show captions button at the uh, at the bottom of the page. The recordings will take a couple weeks to get posted, and we're going to ask that people ask questions by entering them in the live document. There's a link to it there, and I'm going to add the link to the Indico. We don't. It's because it's public. We don't just want it out there for a long time, so we've not put it out there immediately. But there will be a live document, and in the remaining time, if you once we've asked the written questions, the session chairs, meaning me and Sally, will then try to recognize questions in the order in which hands are raised. So this is a way of people being able to think a little bit more in the moment about ask your question in the moment, but then we'll answer it at the end. Okay, so just a reminder is that this meeting is sponsored by the APS uh, Division of Particles and Fields, and subject to the APS Code of Conduct. So the APS Code of Conduct expects all meeting attendees to avoid harassment, discrimination, bullying, and abuse of power, abusive language or behavior of any kind, retaliation, including intimidating, threatening, or coercing others, and disruptive behavior during the meetings or other events. And in the event of a violation of the Code of Conduct, people can contact us, the organizers, or the APS Ethics Hotline, which has a web-based thing, and there's a toll-free number, or actually reach out to the APS ethics team or the APS head of ethics. And I'd like to make a brief advertisement for us and for actually divisions of particle beams. We are division, and we help convene the snowmass process, and we assisted P5 in their recommendations. We have a contact information for the DPF executive committee and a bunch of useful links. How do you reach us? People can join the snowmass Slack and talk to the rest of the community through that. There's the snowmass summary, the P5 report, and the recent National Academies report. Those are the formal documents that are recommendations for our field. And once again, you can join the APS by clicking here, and you can join the DPF. And please join the DPB because they're kind of on the edge of remaining a division because everybody uses their beams, but nobody joins them. So please join DPB and DPF so that you can get faster information about, so that we can communicate with you better. Okay, so upcoming events. We plan another meeting similar to this one in the spring. We'll try to get the date set earlier so there's not as many conflicts as there were this week. The April meeting is in Denver, March 16th to 20th. That's the whole APS getting together. And the DPF is having an in-person meeting at Fermilab July 20th to 24th. Typo there. And right after this meeting, on the 18th at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that should be after this meeting ends. Fermilab wants us to know that they got Los Alamos director Tom Mason to give a colloquium on science collaboration in a changing global environment. So, and there we actually have the Zoom link for that here. So once this meeting is over and you have any stamina left, you may want to join that. So I think I just, oh yeah, and special thanks to there's a team of APS people who are going to be rotating in and out, maintaining the technical stuff for this meeting, which turns out to be quite complex when you have this number of people. And also, there's a captioner from Whitecoat who will be doing the captioning. So thanks to everybody who has helped us set this up. And with that, I am going to stop sharing and let our next speaker, Gina Ramika, start.